Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq, with daily insight on the Nasdaq 100 index, or the NDX, which is made up of 100 of the largest domestic and international non-financial innovative companies listed right here on the Nasdaq stock market. The NDX has been the barometer for U.S. large cap growth and also one of the best performing indexes over the last decade and a half. Now, stocks opened the holiday shortened week lower following the biggest weekly percentage gains in the major averages since the final week of August 2019. And with just under 2 hours to go until the U.S. closes, the Nasdaq 100 is trading lower. We could take a look at the chart right over here that we had some news come out around 1:30 p.m. Eastern that the coronavirus has expanded to Seattle, Washington State. CNN was the first to report that. Now the other major news agencies are reporting that as well. Tesla, Costco, Intel, Micron, and Autodesk, they're all outperforming. NetEase, Fastenal, United Air, Regeneron, and Trip.com, they are lagging. That's not too surprising to see the airlines and other online travel sites under pressure on these coronavirus fears out of China. And again, if we take a look exactly what happened at 1:30 on the chart, you can see where that dip came in when CNN made that report about the CDC reporting its first coronavirus case in the United States. And while it's a short week for traders in the U.S., there's a lot of headline risk to contend with. Clearly, coronavirus. You also have impeachment hearings going on right now. The World Economic Forum and Davos, upcoming Brexit and economic data, and earnings season are also items that traders will be looking at this week. After the close, Nasdaq 100 constituents United Airlines and Netflix will report earnings. Won't be surprised to hear United Airlines make some comments around what's happening with the coronavirus. Our next chart over here right behind me, with the streaming wars in full swing, investors are going to look for any signs that recent entrants to the space that Netflix is in, like Disney and Apple, are impacting subscriptions, how Netflix revenue streams are performing, and average selling price of subscriptions. Note the company is changing the way it reports regional memberships going forward. It's going to break numbers down by APAC, Europe, the Middle East and Africa, Latin America, and the US and Canada. The company will only give its subscriber forecast on a global basis. Regardless, taking a look at the year-to-date performance, quite impressive for Netflix. Nasdaq 100, Comcast, they also recently unveiled details about its forthcoming Peacock service with plans to begin a rollout in the coming months. That company reports Thursday morning before the bell. From the Nasdaq market site in New York City, I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.